Hi, this is Deborah Valerie with 60 Plus Black Woman Expat, and I just wanted to continue the segment on the day-to-day life of being an expat, of moving and living abroad as a retired single female in general, and specifically living abroad in Manta, Ecuador, which is where I have been coming up on 1.5 years. It will be that in June. And so, this segment, I wanted to give an update and follow up on delivery packages from the U.S. I mentioned in an early segment, just briefly, that we do have Amazon, and we've had Amazon since I arrived, but I did not use Amazon because the time it took for the delivery was like 3 weeks, and there's no such thing as Prime. So the shipping cost was pretty expensive as far as I was concerned, and so I've been able to get things from the U.S. using what we call a mule service, which is an Ecuadorian company that's in a person that's in the United States, that's usually at a very popular near a large airport protocol that has people flying into Ecuador on a weekly basis. And they ship, so you can order things and have them sent to that particular U.S. address, and they take care of shipping it to Ecuador. And once it hits Ecuador, you can actually have it delivered to your door, even though we do not have a national mail service, a federal mail service like we do in the U.S. That did not surprise me. I was expecting that. That was part of my research and my decision making. And I discovered that a lot of countries do not have a federal or national mail service like we do in the United States. In fact, the country as large as Mexico, which is about a third the size of the United States. There are 32 states in Mexico. So Mexico is a pretty big country, and they don't have a national mail service. And I discovered that when I was considering Mexico in 2022 in Puerto Vallarta. So I was prepared and aware that Ecuador did not have one. The update is I've come to discover from other people who live here that Amazon has greatly improved the length of time that it takes for their products to reach us here in Ecuador. It has gone from 3 weeks. One gentleman got his stuff in like 6 to 8 days. So the speed in which you can order things through Amazon and have them delivered directly to your door has greatly improved. The cost of shipping, the global shipping cost, I'm still not happy with, and probably will continue to use the mule service because it's set up on so much per pound, and I can combine different things that I'm ordering and have them sent to her, and and I say her because the woman owns a company. It's a woman-owned company business, and she will combine the orders and ship them to me, and I get them right to my door. I will be giving more details on some of the stuff that I mentioned here. I am setting up a Patreon account where I will discuss in detail and give examples of the things that you guys have questions on that I wouldn't cover in a general broadcast such as this. So I wanted to let everyone know that yes, we do have Amazon. And for instance, the person who informed me of the improvement of the delivery had ordered spices, or no, they ordered some clothing, some articles of clothing, and had it shipped to their door, and it arrived within, like I said, 6 to 8 days. But the cost was $47 shipping. However, they were shipping clothing, and so I didn't think that was unreasonable because there were like 3 articles of clothing. However, I tested it just this evening, and I was only buying supplements, vitamins, and the way it was appearing on my screen, it was going to charge me $47 for 3 vitamin supplements that were just maybe 2-ounce bottles or 4-ounce bottles. And I was going to be paying $47 3 times instead of what it would have cost me in the States. With Amazon Prime, I would have had it in 1 or 2 days, and it would have been free shipping. So I'm still not set. I'm not about to pay $47 to get vitamins that cost maybe $20 or $15. In this case, they were like $12, $15, and maybe $29. And so the cost, 47 times 3, was higher than any singular item. So I'll still be using the meal service. But I did want to give you an update on that. And like I said, I am so happy to finally decide that it would be beneficial to you guys for me to give more details. And so I'm going to do that because I'll actually be doing maybe even a little research, more research depending on what your requests are in the Patreon account. So I will let you, I intend to have that set up within the next couple of days. And so you can start commenting on the things that you would really like to have more details on, because those broadcasts or those videos and maybe even lives will be done on through the Patreon platform for those who want to subscribe. So I just wanted to give you that update. The next update I will be covering in the day-to-day segment will be covering how I improved my reception of my Wi-Fi this week in my apartment. And we all know how important it is to connect with our loved ones all over the world and to have a good Wi-Fi signal. And my condo has fiber optics, and I found a wonderful technician, and I will be covering that in the next segment. But I wanted to give this update on shipping things by Amazon to Manta, Ecuador. So tune in next time and be on the lookout. I'll be announcing the Patreon, and I will put that in the description. I'll add that to the description of this particular broadcast. So until next time, don't give up on your dreams to live abroad. Yes, I feel very safe and very happy here in Manta, Ecuador. I just came back from game night, seeing friends and enjoying good food and fellowship. And a wonderful year-round climate. So put your questions there. If you haven't subscribed, I really would appreciate you subscribing and leaving a comment. And just mention I subscribe or I watch to the end. And I've been pretty good at answering and responding to your comments. So I want to continue that communication and that relationship. So until next time, like I said, don't give up on your dreams. Continue to plan. You too can live abroad and enjoy the life you've always dreamed of having if you just plan right. So until next time, goodbye.